The 2026 Formula One Japanese Grand Prix delivered one of the most dramatic race weekends of the season, with Kimi Antonelli taking victory at Suzuka after a chaotic race full of strategy, overtakes, and technical issues. Coming into the weekend, Mercedes-AMG Petronas looked like the team to beat, but Friday practice already hinted at a tight fight at the front. George Russell topped FP1, with Kimi Antonelli right behind, showing strong pace early on. However, McLaren, led by Oscar Piastri, looked extremely fast, setting the benchmark in FP2 and putting real pressure on Mercedes. Long-run pace looked competitive, but changing conditions, traffic, and tire management issues meant nothing was guaranteed heading into qualifying. On Saturday, Mercedes delivered when it mattered most. Kimi Antonelli secured pole position at Suzuka with an impressive lap, ahead of teammate George Russell, locking out the front row for the third consecutive race in the 2026 Formula One season. Antonelli handled tire overheating and pressure perfectly in Q3, confirming his rising status as one of the fastest drivers on the grid. Russell, despite struggling with oversteer due to a setup change, still managed to secure P2, completing a dominant qualifying for Mercedes. Everything was set for a controlled race. But Suzuka had other plans. At the start of the Japanese Grand Prix, both Mercedes drivers lost positions immediately. Antonelli dropped from P1 down to P6, while Russell fell behind the Ferraris of Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton, as well as McLaren's Lando Norris. From the very first lap, the race turned into a recovery drive. Both drivers showed strong race pace, fighting their way back through the field and keeping themselves in contention. But the key moment of the race came with a safety car that completely changed the strategy. Kimi Antonelli stayed out longer and made his pit stop under the safety car, rejoining the race in the lead. George Russell, on the other hand, had stopped just one lap earlier, dropping him out of position at the worst possible time. From that moment on, Antonelli controlled the race at the front. After the restart, he managed the gap executed perfectly, and took his second Formula One career victory and another win for Mercedes in the 2026 season. Meanwhile, George Russell's race became even more complicated. An energy deployment limitation at the restart, combined with a software issue that triggered a battery recharge superclip mode, caused him to lose multiple positions. Despite pushing hard in the final laps, he could only recover to P4. At the end of the 2026 Japanese Grand Prix, the headlines are clear. Kimi Antonelli wins at Suzuka and becomes the youngest driver ever to lead the Formula One World Championship, continuing his incredible start to the season. Behind him, McLaren's Oscar Piastri and Charles Leclerc for Ferrari on the podium. Mercedes-AMG Petronas secures a third consecutive win, maintaining control of both the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships.